I'm just glad he's able to come out and tell his side, no matter what it make him look like. He can learn from this. You can learn from it, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's a lot.
I'm not embarrassed about it a little bit. I'm not embarrassed at all. Let me show you. Okay.
Whose number is that, Yellow? The Yellow.
Yeah.
Whose number was that you accidentally showed?
That's Dre number on there. That was on her phone. She was telling me that she was on the phone with him.
So they're calling that number.
So this is the message right after, I said, you really acting like you didn't know? I stopped sharing my location. That was April 26th. And then she texted me April 29th. Didn't I tell your weird ass not to speak on me? I haven't said shit to you or about you. She never replied to the message above. She just, and so she said, I moved on even knowing you were lying on my name and not being honest with Nietzsche and FOE about your lifestyle and all the shit you talked about them. Not to mention all them people business you told me. But don't worry, I'm going to give you the attention you've been wanting.
April 29th, y'all.
Okay. So that's kind of confirmation on what she said last night, that you were pillow talking and you were saying some things to her about certain people of FOE, right?
Ajay, it was said in 4K. Like, we would recap what we heard in the live. That's how we said, when you remember you was on the phone and you came back and said somebody from management said they want to leave. Well, leave. We talked about that. You know what I'm saying? We talked about stuff that happened on TikTok.
Yeah. That's what me and Curtis said it was going to be today, something like that. So listen, I must say in that message, it looks as if from the beginning, and what we stated, that she did not know. That message does confirm that she felt like she didn't know about Andre. So I have to be truthful to say, according to that message, she was blindsided. So that's confirmation that in the beginning, you were wrong, that she was blindsided. I didn't, but I'm just saying. So after that, after her just proving that she did not know,
y'all, 500
how did
left,
y'all
y'all.
get to
Finger
the park
hearts,
and get back on some type of relationship when she just clearly stated that you deceived her about this guy? How did y'all get back there?
We were talking and, she sent that message. We just started talking.
They want you to put that message you just showed back up. Welcome to Nitra Talk. Bop the screen, please.
A dancing doll.
There is the message. Go ahead, read her response one more time, nephew.
Okay, we heard her response. He's skipping over.
Okay, I'm gonna read my part. I'm in blue. I said, yes. You really acting like you didn't know. Why we had cold words. Bro, you wild as fuck. I can't believe you just did that shit. You know my past and what I was going through. I knew you was recorded and was keeping receipts for shit like this. I shouldn't have trusted you for real. And she never replied or anything, so I stopped sharing my location with her and shit. And then she sent that message.
No, it say started. Yeah, it say started. Didn't I tell your weird ass not to speak on me? I haven't said shit to you or about you. I moved on, even knowing you were lying on my name and not being honest with Nietzsche and FOE about your lifestyle.
He say, she say, mama. Go ahead, nephew. Y'all, he's not going to bring up some of her past traumas. We don't want to do that over here. If he does not want to talk about anything that she went through where somebody mistreated her, that has nothing to do with today. We respectfully don't want to bring up that past trauma, if that's okay.
Yeah, I ain't talking about none of that.
Yeah, we're not doing that, y'all. That's like, we're not doing that. I wouldn't dare do that.
Hey, let's try putting that number in Cash App and sending him $5 and saying, hey, book an agent.
Question, which means
I wasn't
that, it means that it's really showing that somewhere she done lied too. Oh, okay, Cupcake. Sorry, my bad, Cupcake. Because my sisters and myself, we don't talk in code. We don't have to talk in code around nobody. So for her to know cold talk was used, something had to be going on. Now, I ain't the smartest crayon.
No, you're not.
But for you to allow cold talk, why are y'all talking in code? Unless you knew something was going on.
Well, that's what I said.
Come on, Lady J. Why y'all talking in code? But they
code.
Now that right there.
Well, bitch, you should have said that when you asked him and he told you they had code words.
It was code between him and her.
Y'all, less than 500, y'all touch the live goal. They only 5 cents. They don't sell.
For them to have to talk in code. Good Yellow, give one example of code talk when Andre was home. No way we talking in code.
Said chilling with my little brother.
What?
Said chilling with my little brother, about to make my little brother something to eat.
Okay, what did that mean?
Anything that had to do with food, he was in the kitchen with me. Like she understood it. You know what I'm saying? Like brother was the word that he was in my space, and we not gonna say certain things or do certain things. So he wanted that she was my girl, or it was in any type of relation.
Well, it's pointing towards that right there.
I don't see nothing on IG.
But the reason is because he already said he was being deceitful in the beginning. He just said he was being deceitful in the beginning. So, Good Yellow, that leads to my next question. When you were on the phone with her, because I'm sure he knew it was a woman, who did he think you were talking to?
My best friend.
So you were being deceitful on both
388 left, y'all.
So were there special words when he was around that you would say to her so he didn't catch on as well?
Bitch, I'm with my little brother.
Special words, but I wouldn't say certain words, and because I know if he heard that word, he was gonna flip the fuck out, or he was gonna say, "How you get a girlfriend?" Like he was just going to try to destroy whatever I had. So it was my goal to keep it secret until he moved out of my house.
My Lord. Okay. Again, so now with all that, how did y'all get on this car situation and you going to Dallas to spend time with her? So when we went on the cruise, you were supposed to go to Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to go to Dallas and spend time with her, but instead you came to Florida and you loaded the bus for us.
Right. So we started back talking, and we said that I needed to come see her. She missed me, and the real talk, the object of me going was so that we could do the do. You know what I'm saying? She wanted a baby and all of that, and so
you have proof that she wanted a baby with you since it came out.
What?
I'm gonna get to those questions.
Y'all, I'm gonna turn it down. Let's finish the live goal. Let's say 20 minutes left. Oh my God.
My Lord.
They trying to spin it on this girl.
Y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. Andre moved in at the time that him and Shady Bachelet started talking. We covered that in the first part.
This Andre?
That Andre came in at the first part of him and Shady. I'm trying to figure out what this baby, what we doing with a baby. My Lord. He going to get it. God, no. See, this almost defeating the purpose. Because my thing is this. Yeah, deceit was there.
That's crazy.
You were wrong. You never should have had nothing to do with that. You should have told him. But if you still engaged in it after, why did you expose this man last night? Some shit just best left alone. I'm going deep with it. I'm taking my time. Because how is it that you want a baby and then you exposing him.
Y'all, I found Andre. Listen, we need Andre in here.
Bring those messages back.
Okay, I'll let you see him. Hold on. I'll let you see him. Can you wait a second? You want
it ain't nothing to discuss. You got to let it go, sir. You can't want a baby by him and expose it too. Which one we do?
Yeah, go to For the Haters, y'all.
Come on.
This is crazy.
Oh, the clock is ticking. Give us a second, y'all. We can't play music. I can sing for you. But I gotta see where we are.
You can't even sing, girl. If you hold a decent tune, they'll get you. You better just sit there and look like a monkey and hush.
I think they both really like one another. But one gotta be honest and deliver completely.
You need to get some
play with it.
in your hands.
And I tell them this all the time. So I say it again. You can't play with them spirits. You can't play with them spirits.
Yeah, because she wanted a baby.
Neither one of you. But what you can't do is be buying cars and waiting on a baby in a car seat and exposing this man too. Come on, somebody.
Can't play with what spirits?
Lord God. This here, we can't make up. The pot is thick.
Y'all, if this AI in this background ever looked like Nitra,
I think they love one another. And I don't think that people, let me tell you something. No disrespect. Clock in. There's women out there now in beds with two men. Like, no disrespect to them. But people living them lifestyles. It's easier for you to go on and live in your truth than it is for you to come expose somebody and it look like that you want to live in your truth. Go live your truth. Ain't nobody finna be sizing y'all up. Like that shit. Ain't nobody here to judge people. Go do what you want. If you can call, hey, listen. If you can stop him from even desiring to be with
y'all, 16 minutes left. Do y'all want to hear the rest of the interview?
If you feel like
are 5 cents, y'all. Let's get it.
But who's to say that he ain't changed? Who's to say? You see people go from studs to beauty a lot. Some people do get delivered. That's why prayer is powerful in real life. So at the end of the day, if he's looking for deliverance on that degree, not judging him, not saying I'm praying for him and none of that to be delivered because that's his judgment. But you got to live in what you like. If you in love with this man or if you care about this man, I heard you say.
Girl, she talking about this boy being G-A-Y. He being delivered.
I heard you say last night that this was hard for you to turn off. They don't need no baby.
Okay, I can't find the messages, but we talked about it.
Nitra to remember these words.
And it's the perfect time, so. But yeah.
Okay, so what do you have to show that, because how did the car situation come up?
So no messages?
It just came out of the blue. I stopped talking to her because I just felt like she was just a lot, you know what I'm saying? She kept saying everything I was doing was triggering her and that, you know, I couldn't do certain things, like I couldn't say certain words or, you know what I'm saying? And it just became a lot for me and I was just like, I'm gonna step back and just focus on myself. And so when I started doing that, I got that message just out of nowhere. I didn't talk to her on the phone. I didn't do anything. She just told me that she asked her parents if I could have the other car. And they said, yeah, if I come get it, put it in my name.
They said type back in your search bar, good yellow.
90
you
left.
said you had several messages. What other messages do you have that will show that after she found
90
out
left,
she was
y'all.
still, where's the car message? Put the car
JJ, shut some
message
subs out. Let's move, y'all. We gotta push. We're doing good. We in C3. We was in C4 last week.
I might be wrong. That the car was coming because you didn't have transportation, which why she helping you, I don't know. But
Thank
This
y'all.
is the messages. She texted me on June and said, "Is your trip canceled here? Is your trip canceled now?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah," and I said, "I don't have time for the bullshit. The little shit we can get past, but you won't let us." Because I feel like she's intentionally starting to do stuff.
Is this the trip to Dallas that she's asking it? This is June, so she's asking about the trip, and you telling her that y'all can't get past stuff. What is her response?
She said, "I hate that you feel that way, but thank you for being upfront about how you see me." She said, "I was trying to wait until you got here to surprise you, but I asked my stepdad for his old car for you. He said yes, and all you have to do is put it in your name. Do you want me to tell him?"
Stop right there. So in June, she said, "I was trying to wait until you got here."
I thought you couldn't see it, bitch.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. This is
remember these words
of the deceit, the dishonesty, the exposure. Was she wanting to surprise you and you come there? Oh, there's some manipulation now going on. Ain't no
she
way.
is too.
That's what I was saying. She was trying to make me feel like I was doing something wrong by letting her go, or I don't know, man. I don't know. It's something. It's just like, and I'm not here to like talk about it or nothing, but I don't know.
But y'all know it is a text message out there where Nisha called him FAGGOT.
Thank y'all so much for helping me with the live go. I'm finna follow y'all.
She said,
Ain't it, AJ?
let me go up and look.
AJ, ain't it a text message out there where Nitra called him a FAGGOT?
It ain't out there, no, but yes, there is one.
Thank
yes.
you. I about to say, I know you have seen it too, because yes, thank you. I figured you had seen it too.
It ain't out there, but it does exist.
And a few of us done.
She said, "Am I blocked?" I said, "Huh?" She said, "No worries. I was just checking." And then she said, "Is your trip canceled here? Is your trip here canceled now?" I said, "Yeah, I don't have time for the bullshit for real. The little shit we can get past, but you won't let us." And she said, "I hate that you feel that way, but thank you for being upfront about how you see me." I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but.
That girl, listen here. Go ahead.
And then at the bottom is, she said, "I was trying to wait until you got here to surprise you, but I asked my stepdad for his old car for you. He said yes, and all you had to do is put it in your name. Do you want me to tell him you said never mind and to sell it now?"
Manipulation. At this point, what are we talking about? At this point, what I think has been proven here today, yes, Good Yellow started out a dishonest relationship. You need to be honest from the start because it lets you see that people will still accept you for who you are. Let us see, is that the last message between you and Shaded by Slay?
Yes, this is the absolute last message, the one that she sent.
So what about all the stuff he said about y'all?
I don't see nothing that say deleted messages right here, y'all.
Y'all gonna let Shaded by Slay,
like nothing was deleted.
Shaded, whatever her name is, y'all gonna let her go live and make the money y'all should have made? Where is the real shit?
Back to that, he said yes. He said he didn't have time for the bullshit. He said that. She then responded and said, "I hate that. You feel that way." So what's deleted? This is a thread of conversation. Y'all looking for something to be there.
Dory is Jabril.
Anything to twist it. The Dallas trip.
Kiana, they flagged you. Go to your other page so that one don't get to it.
Ain't nothing deleted, y'all. Ain't nothing deleted. You can't make this be wrong. It's right. There's nothing deleted. It's in order. We just want him to be so guilty. Yes, he was guilty in the beginning. He should have been truthful. Okay, Bright Eye Regal is asking, what did you say about her and FOE? You heard today what she said. You said,
I mean, shoot, I didn't say nothing that hasn't been said in 4K. I mean, shoot. I honestly, I don't even remember. I know it wasn't nothing to the
Suburban, please.
These people this, these people that. I think it was more of me giving my opinion on her not liking the Powerpuff Girls. And so, I think I was just giving my opinion on that. And she was telling me, I don't need to defend her against no women. And so I would, send her little lives or comments that was made about her during that time, so that she can go and defend herself.
so did you ever?
J-Bay, send that screenshot to Trident_AJ, AJAI on Instagram.
Jay, we're in a 3-way relationship.
I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life.
Will Shady be able to come out and have any proof, or is this hearsay like she came up with shit last night?
It's hearsay. I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life. Ever. I don't even, Gracious is my sister, but we don't even go that deep to who I know, no, that's not even, no.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Last night she said things that never had nothing to back up. So hearsay, if there's proof, now hear me out. This is what I want to say, and I told Javon this today. She is a blogger. She has a recorded conversation. Where is all the proof? You're a blogger. Bloggers record. She is a blogger. She was FOE blogger. They pillow talking. I think she just spiraling out, and it is what it is.
Because I can't say no. It was stuff that she said, but it's pillow talk. But I wouldn't come back on here and say it because it's just a start mess. It ain't for me to come back and tell. You know what I'm saying? And I could do the same thing, but I'm not gonna do that, bro, because I don't do that shit. But it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just weird, bro.
If it was proof, I think we'd see it. I think it would have been shown last night.
I'm over it.
She has been, this is what I think, honestly.
This is a cover up. Where is Andre with the truth?
I think that Good Yellow started out in a deceitful way.
Now, ain't y'all glad y'all ain't paid $269 for this shit?
I think Good Yellow should have, from jump, told her that he once dated a man. I don't think it looks good. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought that's what I called Jabril.
Period.
I didn't know it was a Dory Page down there.
If you really want to not be tempted, stop playing.
Why y'all ain't muting Black?
I tell him this all the time. But do I think that at some point that she found out about Good Yellow's lifestyle? I do. Do I think that she found out somewhere down the line that Andre was a real human? I do. Last night we heard a phone call with her and Andre on the phone. Something about that phone call brought comfort to me.
Trident _AJ mods, run my Instagram.
All he said on that phone call was they taking him to jail. They were comfortable talking to one another. Completely comfortable.
Thank you, Candy.
I think that both were wrong because she is wrong.
Thank you, Barbie.
To come out on this internet after exposure and acceptance. In these last messages right here, Shaded by Slay is in her feelings. This was just June. He was supposed to be up there when we went on the cruise. Ain't no telling what was going to happen. I don't feel set up. I don't. I feel like she really, really liked him. I feel like that. I think she liked him. And I think that she was willing to accept it. But something about it made it embarrassing. And I really think that she would have kept the relationship had it not hit the internet a certain type of way. period. I don't know why he lied, but I hope from now on, any relationship he get in, he leave with the truth. Other than that, I really don't see why it even hit the internet. Why did he get arrested?
He dropped y'all.
That is not my business. I'm so sorry. Google it like they Google everybody else's arrest record. Yeah, it's not my business to tell. If he wanted that to be a part, that's not what's up for discussion right now. Them looking up people records today got y'all feeling like that's what we here for. I'm sorry. It's not my business why he was.
She lighting her cigarette.
Some of y'all too damn.
She over it.
Thank you, Miss
Andre is on For the Haters page.
I don't care why he went to jail. He free. T-Money, welcome to the live.
Hey sis, how you doing today?
Sorry. I'm good. So we up to your part of the interview. Thank you for being willing to participate in this interview. Welcome to Nitra Talk. This is the place where it happens. Excuse me, I'm on break. Sister,